All right, everybody, welcome back to another beautiful, sunny day, wonderful episode of Dadventurous.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sunny day wherever you're listening. If not,
Fair point.
I'm sorry.
Fair point. If it's raining or snowing even,
Ooh.
crazy. Would
Maybe.
it be snowing anywhere right now?
I don't know.
Like the other side of the world?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or Antarctica.
Yeah, we do have some crazy listeners from crazy, two listeners in, crazy spots of the world. Anyway, whatever. This is a podcast. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We're back again for another episode of Bloomhaven, buggy world of awesomeness. And we got the whole squad here, ready to rumble.
Polly the Mighty.
Rhomy. Man, today. I do have a last name.
The Rhomy.
I don't.
Awesome. Well, cool. If you guys are ready, then I am ready.
All right.
We are going to jump into this recapping here shortly.
Recapping.
Let's put our recap hats on and...
Recap caps.
Ooh.
Or just recaps.
Recaps.
Which is, of course, a backwards baseball cap.
I like how we're trying to make this a thing.
No,
it
this
could
should
be.
become the new fashion, recaps.
Recaps.
Maybe it's just a recycled,
Yeah, like
hat.
a thrift store situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, recaps. And we'll sell them for $40 each.
In this economy? Yeah.
It's perfect. All right. The recap.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum,
Dice.
ba-da-bum, bum,
Rolls.
ba-da-bum, bum,
Dragons.
ba-da-bum, bum.
Trolls.
Dadventurous.
Last time on Bloomhaven, we had...
Is that how we're saying it?
What?
Bloomhaven. Every time.
Hey, it's whatever you guys want it to be, and it sounds like that's what you want, so we're continuing. Bloomhaven last week. You guys finally got to set off on your first together adventure. You were gifted the the dewdrop from the first golden spring, this acorn accord. You were told you needed to travel to find Mama Tula. Further outside of Bloomhaven than you had been before. So far, you're still within the bounds of the city, and the surrounding forest. But the journey has begun because you climbed up a tree. You fought a tree snake.
I got bit.
You got bit. You lunged forward and attacked. And you made it to the top where you met Reed the Walking Stick and his team of aerial experts. And they fitted you with your Samara wing backpacks.
Yeah.
And said, "Righteous! Righteous!" Basically.
We're going on a righteous adventure. I can
Rhomy
do
was
this.
so ready to go. She's like, okay, we good? We good.
Yeah. And when he warned you a little bit, he told you had to get over the creek to get past once you got over the creek, you'd be past the edges of the protection of Mama Tula and Bloomhaven and be in the forest proper. Polly, you have spent some time out there in the forest proper, but Rhomy, we had decided, had kind of always stayed within roughly the bounds of Bloomhaven, or at least close by. So this is a little new for you, Rhomy, and for Polly. It's been a while since you've been this way.
No. Last time... No, it wasn't the worst thing, but still don't like that creek.
Okay. You guys jumped off the platform,
Yes, we did.
and I believe that's where we are now.
Rhomy launched. She's very giddy.
Yeah. The Samara wings flap out behind you guys. You hear Reed in the background being like, "Ride the thermals! Have a good time! Woo! Righteous!" And then he peels off and he's basically crushed from Finding Nemo.
I think Polly is just, has his little, tendril arms on the straps of the Samara wing backpack, and is just like, snails aren't that aerodynamic, so I think he's just trying to keep a straight line as much as possible.
Is your shell just hanging really low?
Yeah.
Yeah, your goopy body is holding onto the thing, basically. And Rhomy, of course, is used to small bursts of flight, so this is maybe not as new, but it's definitely thrilling because you guys are very high. So high that you could see the spiderweb protections of Mama Tula covering the canopy, protecting Bloomhaven from the birds. As you guys take off, you feel the rush of wind past your bodies, exoskeletons, and goops.
Oh, that's right. Like the webs that were across the tree, I had tried to do a little bit of mending on and wasn't able to do too terribly
Wrong
much.
kind of magic.
Work.
And you guys had seen that some of the webs are cracked and breaking because she needs this new dew. She needs the dew that is held in one of your pouches. I believe Rhomy has it. Or no,
No.
Polly has
Polly
I
has
have it.
Polly has it inside a capped acorn thing sealed by the pixies, ready to be delivered to Mama Tula, the seer. As you fly through the air, you feel this warm breeze flying against you guys. You see some butterflies flittering off in the distance. One of them waves at you and is like, "Have a good flight." And there are falling little pine needles and leaves that are going by, and it's very beautiful.
How pretty.
As you guys start your journey through the air, we're going to do a couple little challenges here.
Okay.
The first thing you guys feel is this sunlight peeking through the canopy, and it's cresting down to the forest floor. And as you go into the sunlight, you feel, I don't know if this is how this works, don't come at me, science nerds. You feel this updraft, this heat in the air, and you guys feel like you are going to get pulled upwards, so you need to react because there's webs above,
I don't want to get
and you need to keep going down. So, how do you guys want to deal with this skill challenge? You tell me.
So we're in a beam of sunlight that's causing
and you
a
feel the
thermal
air
updraft.
lifting you up towards the canopy top.
Did Reed cover in his safety debrief whether or not the wings could be reactivated in flight?
They can be opened wider to potentially slow down. They could be steered a little bit side to side.
Okay.
And they can be tucked in to dive, potentially. So,
We already have a forward momentum.
you do.
Okay. I think what Polly would like to try, I'm not trusting any sort of acrobatics for this. I think what Polly would like to try is as we start to get carried up by the thermal updraft, I want to try and pull on the straps and tuck in the wings and use our forward momentum to glide out of the sunbeam.
Okay. What kind of roll do you think this would be? Do you think this would be like a dexterity check, like acrobatics, or do you want it to be athletics? I could see either way.
I don't know, because I'm not trying to do like a trick, so it might, like a aerial maneuver, so it might be athletics,
Okay.
but
We could go with athletics. Go ahead and give me a roll. We'll say the DC to succeed is 12.
oh no, why? I got a 10.
A 10. Okay.
I was so
You go to
close.
tuck in. You've never flown before. Your shell is awkward and weird.
Yeah.
We'll say that by tucking in, you turn slightly and air starts like coming up against the
Ugh.
bottom of your shell and lifts you up a little bit. And you are lifting up towards the spider webs.
Ah!
Rhomy.
Um,
I'm not used to flying.
I think I'm forward of Polly.
Yeah, you jumped
Yeah, you
first.
are.
But I can like turn around and see like behind
Well,
me.
first you have to deal with your thermal.
I just want to collapse the Samara wing and drop a bit.
Okay.
Whee!
So you tuck the wings in expertly. Let's go ahead and say, I'm going to say this is acrobatics then.
Okay.
That seems fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Also a 10.
Also a 10.
Oh,
It
no.
wasn't that high of a DC, I don't feel like. Okay, you guys lift up with the thermals. You both feel good. You're like, oh, I understand flight. I understand this. Thermals don't work quite that way, and you're
Like
bugs.
the wind is too strong. I can't get the
Yeah,
get the wings
exactly.
in. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna just drop a bit and nothing happens.
And so you guys float up towards these sticky webs. As you guys float up towards there, what are your passive perceptions, if you don't mind me asking?
I
12?
might mind.
You might. That's true, you might.
My passive perception is 14.
14. Okay.
12.
Rhomy, as you are lifted up to these tops of these webs, you catch just the faintest flitter of something through the canopy, flying, almost tracking you guys. Big, large,
Okay.
huge. And then there's the webs.
No.
You guys start getting into the dangly spider web bits that are flaked down. Mama Tula's magic starting to fade, but the web's still sticky. You find yourselves coming out of the thermal and starting to glide back down again, but now through webs. You have to see if you can dodge out of the way of these sticky webs that might cause issues. Feel free to either just do a dexterity save or explain how you would deal with these webs that are now kind of in your path and sticky and strange.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
As an experienced snailerai, sorry, would Polly think that, I think Polly would try dexterity first, but would Polly think that his blowgun could cut through some of these stickier webs?
Your blowgun would be really hard.
That is true.
Grass blade.
But my grass blade is a two-handed weapon.
Well, you didn't need to. Well, yeah, but you have your hands.
Oh, that's true.
You were just holding on. It's a backpack.
That's true.
Yeah. So.
All right. I think I would try dexterity first, but just in case, I think I would.
Well, you get to pick one. You're gonna either slash the spider webs or make a dexterity save.
I'm gonna try and slash the spider webs.
All right, Rhomy, you hear this swing behind you as the grass blade, this magical pixie hardened grass blade, gets pulled out by Polly.
I wield it the
Might
mild with the might of a snailerai.
All right.
And a trained warrior, and I would like to take a few slashes.
It's floating on the breeze towards you. It looks like it's coming in. You steel yourself, and you go ahead and make that attack roll.
That is a 15.
A 15. Nice. You come up to it, and you go ahead and describe it.
As I come up gliding to this dangling spider web, I have my grass blade held at my side, and as it comes within range, I would like to do a little slash, and it goes shing, and the tip of the spider web falls off to the ground.
And it falls and drifts slowly, and for now, Polly, you are able to dodge the spider webs. Rhomy, there are webs dangling towards you. You already played with them a little bit, but you weren't able to mend them. You felt the effects of a very different type of magic than you were used to, and how you were like, oh, I thought I could fix this. Clearly, this is not something I could fix.
Yeah, so. Not in my basket of goods.
Yeah.
I think that
nice.
Which of course Rhomy would have.
Yeah, you would.
I think that having looked at these before and how they're put together, I'd like to cast guidance on myself for a little bit of that dexterity.
Okay.
So that I can get a little boost, but like paying attention to kind of the shape of them. I think that Rhomy in her head starts to see like a beat, a dance that she can see as she's going on through it.
So you want to dance your way around.
So I'm going to like do some shoulder shuffles and try to like
well, then
dance
I will allow you
amidst these.
To choose acrobatics or performance, but you get to add your guidance.
Yeah. So
performance. I mean, sounds charismatic to me.
Okay.
Charming her way through a web of lightning webs.
Okay.
But you do have a D4
with
as well
D4
with guidance.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
Right.
I got a nat 20 plus 1.
What you start swaying with the vibe of the spider webs. What does it look like?
My my shirt, my shoulder, like woven thing with all my beads clacking that hangs over my shoulders. I'm like looking at the webs. I've got a beat in my head, and I start doing a shimmy, but then the beat starts to pick up with the beads clacking as I move on through, and I start humming a little tune and like, woo, Polly, this is fun. As I'm just kind of like gliding and just doing this little shimmy shake through the webs.
I'm just behind you, like slashing webs that come up to my neck.
Slashing through webs.
And I just stare at you and be like, how does she do that?
Yeah, Rhomy's suddenly like bobbing a head, singing a beat a little bit.
Very perfectly. We'll say that at one point, a little spider like that rides the webs. You know those spiders?
Yeah.
Like leaps out of the tree and drifts by, and he's like, "Nice job!" and flies towards Bloomhaven. Awesome.
All right.
You guys start to descend now. The gliding of the Samara wings is not a flight; it is a controlled crash, right?
Yeah.
So you leave the webs behind and you start sailing through. As you guys are looking out over Bloomhaven, we talked about this a little bit, and the whole forest, whose name, Starspring Forest, thank you, notes. The whole Starspring Forest is, out there in front of you. You guys have seen it before, but this height is so impressive. and then there's the trees you're starting to have to weave between, right? As you start to weave between the trees, you start getting a little further away from Bloomhaven. You notice as you cut through this particularly nice bank of trees into a clearing, there are leaves falling in a cross breeze. You don't get a choice this time. You just have to make dexterity saving throws as these huge leaves start flying sideways, couldn't talk, and are trying to take you guys out of the air.
Would this be within a minute that I can still use that dexterity
Well,
D4?
guidance is not for saving throws. It's just
ability checks.
Ability checks.
Yeah.
So this is just a saving throw.
That's fair. A saving throw on dexterity. I got a 14.
14?
I need to roll my other dice. I got an 8.
An 8? Okay. Rhomy, the dance continues. You bob and weave through the maple weaves, and you're feeling very good. All of a sudden, Polly, what's the sound you would make as a leaf just sideswipes you?
I just get, a leaf just whacks into me from the side, and I just go,
You hear a pained snail noise as you look back. Polly has sucked onto a leaf and is spinning like Darth Vader in Empire Strikes Back sideways on a leaf that is now going down towards at a faster rate.
Oh, I think I'm just spinning out of control, and I'm like, the few times when snail goop isn't effective.
Is there anything you want to do, Rhomy?
Can I possibly mage hand launch towards her to try to like pull the leaf away?
Okay. I like this. Why don't we make it a roll though?
Okay.
For either you can give Polly advantage
Mm-hmm.
or you guys can both roll. I'm going to say this kind of sounds like either an Arcana check or an Athletics check to kind of deal with this leaf as you are tumbling. We'll say that in this process of stopping and dealing with the leaf, you guys are a little lower than you should be for the trajectory. So you're going to lose a little bit of height.
Okay.
And I will say that more obstacles that come, the whether or not you get to one side of the creek or the other side of the creek will be a big part of this decision-making.
I would kind of like to roll instead of giving you advantage.
Yeah.
So that we both split it, because I have a +9 to Arcana.
Okay, so
and if you roll for athletics.
For you, Arcana for Rhomy.
16.
Okay, yeah, with 16 and 14, you guys do lose a little bit of trajectory and height, but you see what does a mage hand of Rhomy's look like?
Yeah.
Boy.
Is it just like a pincer coming out?
Or is it like a cockroach's little fingers?
No.
It can be whatever you want.
Yeah, like Rhomy is a big praying mantis, but she's so involved in making things fun and lighthearted. I think just in this situation, I think her mage hand probably manifests differently every time depending on the situation.
That checks out.
That makes sense.
So in this sort of case, the leaves are falling, we're out in the sunshine. It is this bright beam of lovely, happy orange yellow coloration that comes out in just a sparkly little
pixie hand?
Yeah.
Sparklies?
Just a little sparkly hand to give you a little, and it's got fingernails as it goes in it, plucks up the little the leaf off of you, and Rhomy's just goes, "Oh, Polly, you really need to find your rhythm."
Yeah.
I'm not as natural at flying as you are.
And Polly, with a launch too, you're able to de-stick yourself.
I de-stick myself, and I think I do one more roll in the air before finding the Samara balance again.
So you guys have dealt with 3 things, and you have struggled twice. Just letting you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you continue your glide further into the Starspring Forest, you notice that the creek. Ooh, you're starting to wonder. You guys are both starting to wonder. Are we going to make it to the far side or the close side? You make it through the leaves and you enter into a darker part of the forest. The sunlight that comes through, those rays, it comes through in spots. You're able to kind of glide through them. And
the dappling of the forest.
Pretty soon, you guys you have a 14, Rhomy, for passive perception?
I do.
You hear the inevitable thing that happens in the forest a little further out. The arguing of squirrels.
Yeah.
There are 2 squirrels in the trees above you, and you hear their loud arguing. They are big, obviously, compared to you. They are arguing over where they put the seeds and the nuts in this tree, and one of them is grumpily telling the other one that those aren't his seeds, they're somebody else's, and he's like, these aren't mine, these are someone else's. Here, wait, maybe they're underneath these ones. And he starts just grabbing seeds that are probably his and throwing them down sideways off the tree. As you guys are having to kind of dodge these things, we're going to make this one a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As these crazy seeds and things are flying down towards you. And they're not that big, but if they hit you, it's like, how many can you take before it becomes a problem?
Okay.
The DC on this one is a little bit lower.
I like to think that Polly has gone on many patrols, and so has heard many a squirrel argument before, and I just think in my head, up they're at it again. They never learn how to share, those two.
Oh, I just realized something too.
What?
Rhomy has succeeded on more than Polly. Okay.
That is true. Constitution?
Constitution.
24.
Although, wait, but I guess you stopped to help, so that... I'm trying to debate
where we're at
you're
and
here
the
in my
journey.
brain. Okay, what do you guys get?
24.
9.
Oh, well, here,
Yeah.
now we've evened the playing field. You have a shell, Polly.
Yeah. I just
These
suck
seeds
into
are
it
just
a little
bouncing
bit.
off of you, no big deal. This is nothing.
no.
You're a battle-trained person.
I've seen worse.
You look over at Rhomy, who was trying to dance, and seeds just keep hitting her on the head. And
They broke the rhythm.
the rhythm
I'm
is
really
off.
focused. There's a discordant noise over
Yeah.
there from the squirrels. I'm very focused on their conversation.
Pay attention!
I doubt that would work.
As I turn around, what?
Yeah, and get hit by a seed. All right, so you guys have dropped down again. The creek starting to become very dangerous. The last obstacle before the creek. You hear a
Oh no. Oh no.
and darting as they do from the sides. You hear this like, hey, what are you doing here? Hey, this is our area. Hey, and you see a bunch of blue dasher dragonflies that start flying towards you guys. It's not that they're evil
They're just a bit territorial.
or whatever. They're just territorial. This is dragonfly zone. And so they start buzzing around you guys. And they're like, hey, you're not in the right path. You're supposed to be over there. What are you doing here? And they start buzzing around and they're starting to affect you guys. Well, how do you going to deal with this situation of buzzing blue dashers?
Romy's like, yeah, we are supposed to be over there. A little help?
You want to try to persuade these guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. I love it. Yeah, persuasion check, I feel like.
I was also gonna go for diplomacy, but not that, but go off.
Well, you can do your own thing too.
15.
15? You saw this happen with Rhomy, though.
Yeah. I add, we're just passing through. We'll be out of your wings in a moment.
All right. Add to your persuasion check, or you can give Rhomy advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
Sure, I'll roll again. That's not better. 15 still.
15. All right. I'm going to roll something. We're going to see how these guys take it. You see them do like this lightning fast buzz by you guys, and it makes you kind of swirl a little bit. And then they all just hover nearby, and they're just having a really soft discussion while you guys are drifting away slowly because they can fly so fast. And,
Quick, huddle.
you just hear them being like, I don't know, what's the deal? You think they mean to be here? And one's like, I saw them get hit by leaves, so maybe it was an accident after all. And they're like, fine, as long as you get out of here, we'll help.
Romy's just like cheerfully waving. Sounds lovely. Thank you so much.
And so they are going to, we'll say, how would a dragonfly help? I suppose they'll just grab you guys.
Yeah, they have those little
they have their
feet.
little
Yeah.
long legs, right?
They're going to grab you guys, and they're start going to buzzing you parallel with the creek.
Oh.
You were just too far over. They're not necessarily going to help you get closer to the creek, but they're getting you out of their territory.
Well, that's fair
so
enough.
you have a moment while you're flying as they're going. You want to ask them anything or do anything? As they're flying sideways, one of them is this big blue. I mean, they're both blue, I guess, but one's like teal and one's dark blue.
Dear dragonflies, would you?
Dear dragonflies.
I don't know these guys' names.
I liked it.
Would you, by perchance, know anything about the current status of the creek? Like,
The current status of the creek?
yeah, like, would it be hard to cross right now?
It's always hard to cross for you foot users.
I just blink slowly.
I'm gonna roll something real quick. Can you roll a perception check?
14.
You hear one of them whisper to another. There's a couple other blue dashers that aren't holding you guys, and one's like, "Do you think she means King Toad?" And then the other one's like, "Shh, stop!" And then they keep buzzing and taking you sideways. Or sorry, he. Do you think he means Polly?
Yeah. I think I say, I do hear them say that, and I go, as a matter of fact, yes. What is the status of Old Man Croak?
They all go and start buzzing, buzz, and then they stop. And the ones carrying both of you are like, "We do not speak of Old Man Croak. We have an accord, and he leaves us be. Now go. You have reached the edge of our territory." And they're going to spin really fast and then just throw you guys sideways, which would allow you to reactivate your Samara wing backpacks.
I look up at their wings above me and I go, "Your wings move so fast. How do you do that?"
Bug science. They fly away.
I'm assuming that's like as I'm getting tossed, I'm like, "Thank you."
They're like, "You're weird," and then they fly away back to their territory.
Oh, I'm glad to have you here, Rhomy. That wouldn't have gone as well.
As you're just guys catching the breeze again.
I know, we just like veer off sideways.
All right.
Thanks, Polly. This has been really exciting.
Yeah, this is certainly new. Ugh.
As you guys continue to come closer and closer to the creek, you're starting to descend. You're starting to see bushes, that are taller. The underbrush of the forest starting to catch up. Mushrooms on the trees. You're getting into that lower level. Sun comes through where the creek is pretty good. There's a nice light nearby, but definitely you're getting closer to the creek. I'm going to say right now we're sitting at a pretty solid 50-50 as to whether or not you guys get over this creek.
Can at those bushes and everything, can I use like a survival check sort of thing for like if there is a potentially good spot to try to aim for? Like not wanting to land in sticker bushes or not wanting to land on like a poisonous mushroom or, a leaf that's going to collapse and we're going to fall into the creek. Like just seeing if there's, a recognizable.
Yeah, I think Reed had said something along the effect of like the Samara knows how to fly. You're just borrowing the ride.
Yeah.
So his words come into your head.
Yeah.
You're just borrowing a ride. You're just you're not trying to tell this thing where to go. You're just trying to go. Okay, I will allow a survival check or nature or whatever would work in this regard.
While she's looking for that, can I swivel my little eye stalks around and keep an eye out for any sign of movement on the banks?
Sure. Perception or also survival.
18 from me.
Okay.
That's a 5 for both stats.
Oh no.
Sweet. Rhomy, so good at flying, right?
I'm distracted by her
You've
skills.
done this. The final descent, you just catch enough of the air, you use your wings a little bit, and you notice that there's like a nice patch of moss on the top of this like little stick log there that you're like, oh, I could hit that. And you start gliding over and you feel the cool air of the creek underneath you as you glide right over the top of the creek, right to the far side. The stick that you land on part of it is in the water, but there's moss there. It's like landing on a pillow bed.
Ooh.
It's so nice and comfortable and awesome. And then you hear the flump of a shell hitting water.
Oh no!
As Polly, who is looking around for evidence, this fear, this old, maybe not fear, but this old wariness. Old Man Croak, King Toad, you're going to be in his territory soon, if not now. You're looking around for the toad markings, the evidence, the lack of, any insects nearby that he might be chomping on. And you find yourself distracted enough that as you finally get your bearings again, you realize you're not making it.
Oh, no. As I just splat into the creek.
Yep.
I think I would start floating on my shell, probably.
I have-
Snails float, right?
I think they would float.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a weird raft. You hit the water. Samara Wing backpack for Polly, totally ruined.
Yeah.
You do not get to use more flight uses out of this. It had a couple uses, but by hitting the water,
It's gone.
it's gone. Okay, so make sure you remember that in the future if it comes up. You hit the water. You were able to right yourself like a stranded person on a raft or like something. Your little head is peeking up out of your shell.
Out of my shell.
But you are bobbing on the shell, and you look over and Rhomy is like laying comfortably on some moss.
How close am I to the far shore?
I mean, I think you're not that close,
Okay.
but it depends on what you're thinking.
Um.
And Rhomy, you hear this and see this sploosh of Polly the Mighty. Very, not necessarily, struggling, like tucked and rolled correctly, landed in the creek and is floating, but
I'm going
not
downstream.
also not well known for swimming
No.
snails. They sort of just ride it out, I think.
Yeah.
So
Can I just grab my rope out of my backpack and tie a quick like loop knot and try to like toss it out to Polly?
Oh.
we can try that.
Polly,
Yeah.
wait here. And I like dig my feet into the, like brace myself around the stick that this moss was sticking out of.
Mhm.
Like, and try to lean back and throw.
Okay. I'll let you decide what kind of skill you want to use here. I would say throwing something, you could either use a melee attack, or sorry, a ranged attack, or you could do an athletics or acrobatics check. I think all of those kind of fit the bill.
Yeah.
Polly, you hear Rhomy yell towards you.
I look back at her and I focus myself.
Nice.
And I am prepared to use my slow as smooth as fast if it comes to it.
Yes. The fabled
The fabled snailer eye.
snailer eye power if need be. How many do you have per day again?
I believe it's one free one, and then extra ones I get a point of exhaustion.
Okay. So you start to center yourself. What does that seem like? What are you imagining? What are you thinking of? What is Polly doing in this moment of clarity?
I think Polly is focusing focusing on like the bob of the stream and just focuses into his mind, kind of calms his senses, calms the innate fear of, snails aren't good swimmers, and just kind of focuses on the teachings of the spiral shell to always outwit your opponent. And in this case, my opponent is the stream. And so to take it slow, and eventually things will come around.
Things will come around. All right.
Romy, Romy ties a knot
Yeah?
and throws the rope at you,
I reach out a little tendril.
but with a 4.
Oh, no.
She forgets to hold on to the other end, I think.
Oh.
So you throw the rope, but it's not attached to you.
It's attached to nothing.
So Polly, you
I catch.
perfectly catch a rope.
And I go, yeah. Oh.
And Ro-
And I just clap. And I'm like, yeah, you got it. And then,
forgot that part.
go.
Awesome. You have a rope.
It's all right. Oh, I can use this.
You are drifting downstream, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
Back down, Rhomy. With Romy's rope in your hand.
So there's a knot on this end, right?
I mean, I threw the whole thing at
Yeah,
you. There's
you
a
have
knot
the
on
whole
one end.
rope. So
Yeah.
it's up to you what that means.
Okay. Do you do you think I could try to whip it around a branch that's sticking out?
You want to try to lasso something?
Yeah, I want to try to Indiana Jones this.
All right. I would allow that attempt.
Okay.
We'll say, why don't you make a perception check? In the meantime, Rhomy, what are you doing?
So my stick that is in this, am I outside of the stream?
Yeah,
Can I run
it
along
was
the
just like
shoreline?
you barely made it over, but you made it over.
Okay, so I'm like suddenly little sweaty here. As I run along the shoreline, I'd like to try to, since it's a 30-foot thing, I want to try to bless Polly.
Bless or guidance?
Guidance, I think, is a touch, so I have to bless.
Oh.
Okay, and
All
lasts how long?
A minute.
Okay. Cool.
So that's saving throws and attack rolls, but I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot. Oh, I could actually. No, enhance ability is also touch.
Okay.
So lots of things that I can't do if you're out of reach.
Oh,
So
that's
just
fair.
toss out a bless
to
at you.
remember. What does a blessed from Rhomy feel / look like?
It's just like a little tune that gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute as heck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A song bomb.
A little short ditty that she's gonna do real quick and toss on out your way. This is feeling very like Rhomy being a cleric is coming across a little bit musical oriented right now, but she's not a bard.
No.
No.
Just very
It's internal music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
things that she has to do inside of her head to make things work. So it just tosses out a little
Yeah.
ditty.
Your favorite song would so be Shake It Off.
Romy's got shake. Yeah, anything that's clicky clacky. She just sends out a little bless towards you, so you get a D4 for attacks.
I think
or saving
by
throws.
being blessed by Rhomy too, Polly, you find yourself bobbing your head a little bit to this kind of beat in your head. You feel a little bit of that.
My run along the shoreline is very very
rhythmic
smooth,
and
very
beautiful.
rhythmic. You get the
I like
just the swinging beads.
It goes along with the bobbing of the creek.
Yeah. All right.
For my perception, I got a 14.
Okay, so 14, you are able to see. You look downstream a little bit. You're going to have to ride it out a little longer, but you see a stick that's skinny enough with your snail eyes. You're like, that will work perfectly.
I can lasso that.
As you head downstream, you're going to need to attempt this lasso.
Okay.
We're going to say that this is a attack roll.
Okay.
You're throwing something. The
With a
DC is
rope?
going to be kind of hard.
What would the plus be for a rope?
You can use your unarmed bonus.
Oh, okay.
I think that's fair. That's how that generally works with improvised weapons. So,
All right.
but the DC is a little higher. So it's going to be a little tough. You're moving on the creek. You're bobbing along. You're throwing this rope out to a stick. Why don't you go ahead and roll?
But you have a little cheering
I do.
You
session
do.
on store. You can
and
do
this
it,
is
Polly.
an attack roll.
Yeah, so I get the plus.
You get the plus of what? Or is it advantage?
It's a D4.
So you get to add a D4 to this from Bless.
Okay. I center myself, focus on the stick and the little doo going on in my head. And I would like to twirl the rope. 19 without without the D4.
Why don't you go ahead and roll the D4 just for fun?
21.
That's good.
Can I get it?
You epically, you're bobbing to the beat. You start swinging the rope around to the beat, and you release it on the beat, and it just like sails through, snags the stick, cinches tight, and you are held there against the power of the stream.
I'm holding on to the rope as I float past the stick and come to a stop, and I just let out a breath and go, still got it.
Okay.
Rhomy is like jumping up and down on the shore. Her little wings furl out a little bit, so you see that like flash of pink as she's clapping, and she goes, "Yeah, Polly, feel the beat."
Rhomy,
Mhm.
as you are over there watching Polly start to,
I start to kind of like swing
of-
myself.
well,
and-
you could, or pull yourself up. You start to get yourself closer to shore.
Yeah.
Rhomy, something just catches the corner of your eye. A shuffle near the water's edge. A movement of the creek that doesn't quite look like water tension, surface tension.
Okay. Can I just big smile, just casually turn to like look at it? No worries.
Can
No,
I?
just
Do I notice anything?
No, you're
No.
busy.
Yeah. I'm just like
Yeah.
trying to repel
Heaving,
off this thing.
And as you turn to look at the corner of the eye, can you go ahead and make a pass or an active perception check?
Active perception.
Let's go.
I got a 19.
Ooh, nice.
A 19. Well, normally when you would when you would have looked at the creek, you've seen rocks. There's rocks everywhere. There's stones along coming on the shore all the way down into the water. And you look where you saw that movement. You're kind of thinking about it a little weird. You saw movement. And then you're looking at this rock. And you start to notice that the rock looks a little off compared to all the smooth pebbles all around it. It's a little more jagged, which is not usually true of creek rocks and river rocks. And as you are looking at it, and you see a specific little lump on the side as an eyeball opens up, and you see the curled up form of a granite gecko.
Whoa.
Eyeballing you. And I would like you guys to roll initiative. Polly, you're going to have some other stuff to deal with first, because you're still in there, but you are going to be continually blessed.
Oh, let's go. Wait, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What sound does a gecko make?
Blarp.
Perfect.
I got an 11.
Blarp.
Okay.
But this little eyeball peeks up. I notice it.
He just waves.
And Rhome's just like, hi there, friend.
And it uncurls into this granite gecko that's about 3 times your size.
I go, oh.
And its rocky appearance no longer hidden amongst the other rocks here. And it licks its licks its lips with its tongue and across its eyeballs like geckos do, all weird. And then its little mouth goes chomp chomp, and it makes that classic gecko blarp noise. And it is going to launch into an attack on you because it likes to eat bugs.
Rhomy, watch out!
But Polly goes first.
Yeah. I'm still like hauling myself up this rope. When I see this thing jump at
Yeah,
her,
you're just you definitely see it happening.
You see me waving.
Yeah, Rhomy was like kind of at the end of your rope.
Yeah.
Had stopped to cheer you on. You just need to use your hands to hold on right now and pull yourself forward.
Yeah, I think I would. Okay, I would like to. I think I see Rhomy get jumped by this thing, and I think I go, okay, now is the time. And I think, for the first time in this campaign, I am going to repeat the mantra to myself. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And I would like to cast haste.
Okay, so in the tradition of the Snailerai, they spend their lives moving slowly, methodically, cautiously, carefully, so that in moments of need, like King Bulin himself, you can burst forth that speed that the way of the spiral shell teaches. What does it look like as haste is activated for Polly?
As haste is activated.
And remember, there's pixie magic in this world too, so it can be cool and crazy.
I think I just realized that snails can't blink, so I think my eyes just kind of like recede into their eye stalks for a second, and this kind of coming from a little bit from my grass blade, coming a little bit from the spirals of my shell, there's this golden green glow that starts to come out and illuminate me, and in a spiral pattern. Yeah, it just travels along my shell grooves, and my eye stalks pop back out, and I think for Polly, this just moment of like focus comes over him, and he's going to dash. Well, maybe not actually use the dash action, but use all.
Well, because the action to cast haste gives you now a secondary action.
40 feet of my movement.
Okay.
40 inches of my movement
yeah.
to climb up that rope, and I'll see where I'm at with that.
Why don't you make an acrobatics check or athletics check to go along with this? Your movement is your movement. You're getting there, but I'm curious how well this is executed as you've been bobbing in the water. Either this is a just quick movement of you clambering up the ropes, or you're going to do some truly epic stuff.
All right. An athletics check?
Or acrobatics.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay, we'll say that with this, you are able to fully clamber your way up the rope with your full movement, using the haste action this round to fully move, kind of use that ability to get up there. I will say that you can make it to shore.
Okay.
Easily enough, but you won't be able to use an action this turn.
That wasn't a dash.
What wasn't a dash?
My movement.
I know, but you're
yeah.
holding onto a rope and climbing yourself.
That is true.
That is your action. If you had done some epic athletics, I may have given you a little extra, but
That's true.
we'll just say that with this use of your turn in action form, you are able to fully get yourself to shore. Skipping along the current of the water, you see this gecko looking towards Rhomy with ill intentions, and you use that to force your way up.
I slide onto the shore, and I have my tendrils on my grass blade, but I cannot take an action this turn.
Okay. Any bonuses?
Um.
I do not know.
I'll save it.
Okay, saving it. Next up, the gecko. Sorry, Rhomy.
Oh no! Yeah,
No.
I rolled a little low.
Oh wait, hang on. Okay, the gecko. It licked its whole face like geckos do,
Well.
and lubricated its eyeballs. I don't know why they do it. And it is going to make 2 bite attacks towards Rhomy. It rushes forward, its mouth open, and it's going to go chomp chomp. First attack, 22 to hit.
That does it.
I'm just going to roll both attacks first. Ooh, that's only an 8 to hit.
That does not.
So, Rhomy, you are going to take terrible damage on my part.
That sounds lovely.
7
Yay.
piercing damage.
Okay.
And it just kind of stands there and looks menacingly at you as it is now your turn.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Menacingly.
Do geckos have teeth? I don't think they do.
They don't think they do either, but or they have like weird sharp mouth bits. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again,
Science is weird.
this is D&D. We're not. I don't know what the real science of geckos is. This is a magic gecko.
Rhomy gets a little bit of that slice as she kind of has a little bit of a dodge back, and she goes, whoa, friend. You know, we're just passing through here. We'll be out of your hair or spikes and just momentarily, as she like flashes her wings out a couple times. Like they're big, bright pink on the underside. She does this big old flash close click kind of thing as she is casting Bane on the gecko, and you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Pretty terrible charisma. Well, that would have been a 14, but it's -3, so it's an 11.
Then you fail.
Nice.
So whenever you make a attack roll or a saving throw, you must subtract a d4.
Okay. Awesome. Polly, we are coming back to you. Rhomy just made a big move to de-escalate the situation.
And she's going to try to, she's flashing her wings a whole bunch and has her, like, pinchers out as she's stepping back.
Okay,
so
it was in melee range.
Within melee range?
Yeah, he bit you.
That's rude. I thought it was a tongue swipe.
Nope. it
Bites,
was a
I will
bite.
take. Okay.
You don't want to move then?
Can I shuffle around so I'm not in front?
Mhm.
Like, just like that
To the
flash
side.
action and just like kind of distract.
For now,
kind of
we'll say
movement.
he will probably be keeping his eyes on you, his side face eyeballs.
Yeah, I am making
Well,
big
yeah.
flashy pink.
Yeah.
He's not super intelligent.
You know, they're kind of like signal flags. You know, my little
I like
wings as they come out.
Yeah, I like it. Polly, go.
I was just crossed over thought that I had was, you know, like for our aerial like traffic systems, obviously run by Reed, I feel like Rhomy could be a good, like, one of those people on airport runways that signal planes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my big.
Yeah, perfect.
These are my
Go
flags.
to the left,
coming
go
out.
to the right.
All right, Polly. You know a little bit better about the intelligence and danger of these geckos. They eat bugs,
Yeah, they do.
and they're not cool. As a side positive note, you, at the back of your mind, would know that the granite gecko population
Mhm.
would not be allowed to exist where Old Man Croak would be. So,
So
you are not in his territory yet.
I think with that, there's a sort of sigh of relief from Polly. And I think I scoot up to this gecko. Rhomy, you just see Polly move, like, with this, again, this golden green glow around his shell, just shoot forward with some extra speed. And as I raise my grass blade behind this gecko and just say, Rhomy, I'll tell you before, I've dealt with these guys. They're not very friendly. And I will take a slash.
Many slashes, if I remember correctly.
2 slash. Oh, wait, no.
You are hasted.
I am hasted. 4 slashes at this thing.
The grass blade also glowing with this golden green energy. Go ahead and make your super cool attacks with your haste.
Right.
I like to think you do that thing where you wait until the last second to unsheath it.
Yeah, I wait until the last second, and you just hear a swing, and it's like Fruit Ninja, where I just go.
All 4 slashes. You heard it here first, folks.
First attack is a natural 20.
Oh my goodness, this
Let's
is about to
go.
be a problem for me.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead and do you want to do individual damages?
Yeah, sure. So for that, I'm using 2 hands.
I love the
Giggle.
evil chuckle.
Okay, so 28
Oh my.
slashing damage.
Okay.
The next ones won't be as good. Okay.
Well, you got to roll to hit. Remember.
What? Yeah. That was 1 attack, and then this is my
you're
next
rolling.
attack.
I see.
Next attack is only a 17.
17 just hits.
Okay. Which I guess is only a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. And then 4th attack is an 18.
That does hit as well.
Okay, so 10 plus another 10. So 20 more slashing damage
You
to
did
this thing.
48 slashing damage
As
to this granite gecko.
some of my slashes
Wowsies.
bounce off his rocky scales.
Wowsies. I will say, as you slash towards this gecko, its granite body does seem to not take the hit as much as something else, but it has some resistances maybe.
Darn.
But you are slashing into it, and it's definitely backing up, and its attention is definitely going to be on old Polly the Mighty now.
I'm chill with that.
Yeah. As it turns around. Anything else on your turn? Or is just the 4 attacks?
Oh,
As it's backed away.
you have disadvantage on your next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Oh my gosh. So
And a minus a d4.
and the minus D4. Wowsies.
Hey.
Okay. As it backs away, what now, Rhomy? It's not your turn though, if that's what you're.
Yeah, I know, but if you've backed away from me, do I get...
Oh.
It didn't back away. It's
Okay.
Polly moved into melee, so it's just changed its focus
Okay.
onto Polly instead.
Okay.
Polly, well done. Epic turn from the snail your eye.
I stand at the ready with my grass blade once again at my side.
Nice, resheathed.
Yeah, it's already been.
Awesome. Yeah, you pulled it out, did the 4/ fruit ninja, and then you did the cool sheathing maneuver. Okay, the gecko's turn. Looking pretty hurt after that, if you can believe it. It is going to take 1 bite attack towards you, Polly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And disadvantage.
Hold on. Okay, disadvantage.
We just want to make sure that you understand all of the things that we did to you.
So it would be an 18 before we minus the D4. 15.
Does not
Dang
hit. I stuck into my shell at the last second.
And it clings off of you. The gecko's looking a little bit concerned with itself.
It just
It is going to use its next thing to pick up its tail and make 3 splashes in the water.
Ugh.
And as it makes 3 splashes in the water, you guys see from the water, smaller for sure, but you see the writhing form of 3 more things come this way as 3 creek newts launch out of the water alongside the granite gecko.
Oh, at first I thought it like called its babies, but creek newts are fine.
No, it's like an ally situation. It is a creek newt, and these 3 kind of like rough brown skin with white spots and spirals all over them. Newts come out much smaller than the granite gecko. As they join the fight, I'm going to roll initiative for them.
Did it move at all when it did that?
Nope,
Okay.
it stayed put.
Oh, right, because it's big.
Okay, Rhomy, these guys are now in initiative, but they will not act until next turn. It is your turn.
Keep my
As these things, they're like partially in the creek, but they're like clambering out.
They just make little.
Yeah, they also lick their
noises.
faces with their whole tongues. That's like a standard of lizard kind.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm sure it serves a purpose.
Then I kind of, my shoulders slump a little bit. I was like, one distraction here, thinking we were doing okay. And Rhommy's like, we really could all be friends. But she's going to cast spirit guardians.
Oh, nice.
That surround her as like a just in case. As she's trying to maintain or like talk down. But
More of a deflect than
yeah. But my spirit guardians pop up around me because I wasn't raised a fool. I just would like everybody to be nice.
There you go.
What are Rhommy's spirit guardians?
Rhommy's spirit guardians are like little bright golden cockroaches with staves.
It's just your family,
it's just my family
but
popped
small.
up. Yeah, like that are just like around
They're all doing
her.
their like staff.
The staff is wings go out, the staff bumps, but there's just like all of my family of cockroaches around me. So yeah, I've got a 15-foot protective bubble.
What was her name?
Around me.
Henrietta.
Yeah.
Apple something.
Apple Bloom.
Yes, your mentor. Talking about always be calm, always be ready. Your spirit guardians bounce out. You were within melee. I believe that causes things right away with spirit guardians.
Yes, it
or is
does.
it at the start of their turn?
So so Polly's unaffected,
Mm-hmm.
but any other creature's speed is halved when they're inside of my spirit guardians.
Which is all of them.
And then
30
if
inches.
they enter
30 inches.
or end your turn here, you have to make that wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So
I think it just.
Are you entering into it?
Yes.
On
I
that
think we've always
emanation?
dealt it that way. The initial.
So whoever
Because
is
then on their
within
turn
that,
they could leave. Yeah.
whoever's
So,
in that bit.
I mean, honestly, I said that they all curled up around the gecko, so they're all within 30.
Yay! But I'm trying. My hands are out. I'm trying to be like, hey guys, we could be friendly. But poof!
All right.
All of
what
my little.
do I need to roll for
It's
this?
a wisdom saving throw.
So first
And
for the gecko.
The gecko has the minus.
Minus-
Actually, no.
Oh.
Because this is now concentration, so Bane is gone.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Bane is gone. Okay, so the gecko first has the best wisdom. I did roll a 17.
Oof.
Okay, so you did
Avoid that.
succeed,
Okay, now
but so you take half damage.
1 fail, 2 fail. Is a 14 fail?
Yeah, 14 fails.
Okay, 2 of the newts failed, but one's got a. Well, actually,
The wisdom saving throw is a 15.
so meets it, beats it. So the gecko and 1 newt succeeded.
Okay,
Oh.
so okay, so 11 is the radiant damage for the ones that failed. So and then half for the gecko and the other one that succeeded.
Oh man. Okay. So half for the gecko,
So 5.
the 5.
I just like the idea of these tiny little like mini cockroaches just stabbing the geckos with
Their
their staves.
their wings fluttering and their little staff moving as they're like charging around with the big furrowed kind of like
Furrowed
the
antenna.
little antenna. Yeah.
Okay. The cool. The spirit guardians fly out from around Rhomy, these cockroaches, sending a message of, hey, stay back. I'm going to make a very important roll right now, and it's going to be, is the gecko going to have self-preservation or not? In this sense. How hungry
is
a gecko and newt? So currently, it licks its face again, buckles down a little bit,
well.
and seems like it's going to stay. Its
Okay.
constitution saving throw was high enough. It feels confident in its ability to deal with you. As we find ourselves at the top of the round, we're going to end this episode because we're at that time. And we're
It's
going
that time again,
finish
folks.
the fight with the newts and the granite gecko and the creek bed next week. On what did I say before?
Bloomhaven.
Exactly.
That was beautiful.
Thank you guys for joining the ridiculousness of this. I'm excited about this campaign.
I know. I really
It's
like
been
it.
really fun so far.
I just want to be a friendly little praying mantis.
You can try. And hey, it worked with the dragonflies.
Yeah.
It worked
Did.
nicely. The gecko doesn't seem to talk much and just wants to eat you guys.
See, you're the charisma, and I'm just the friendly backup for when things inevitably go awry.
Yeah.
bugs are friends,
Not food.
There you go. And with that, we will leave it till next week. So thank you all so much for joining us. Hope you guys are enjoying Bloomhaven.
See you next time.
Yeah, leave a comment. We like the interaction. It's been super cool. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next week
On
Dadventurous.
Dadventurous Bloomhaven edition.